Hi, Mark from Appmixer here. In this example, I'll show you how to feed customer data to Mailchimp. A lot of third-party apps provide real-time notifications with Webhook. That is, they call a registered URL with data every time a certain event occurs. How do you easily store this data as, for example, new contacts in your marketing automation software or a CRM? This example flow shows you a simple yet effective way. Before we jump into how the flow has been set up, see the flow overview here. As you can see, we are expecting HTTP requests to our Webhook component and feed the incoming data like new subscribers to our Mailchimp account. The Webhook component gives you a URL that you can copy and paste to your third-party app. Here is how we get started. Whenever the Webhook URL is called by the third-party app, we want to create a new subscriber in our Mailchimp list with the email address received from the Webhook. Here is how we do that. Notice we selected the data variable in the email field. This variable is coming from our Webhook component. To set up the flow properly, you need a certain knowledge of the data structure that the third-party app sends to the Webhook. Browse through the documentation of the third-party app to find out. In our case, the Webhook receives a JSON object with an email field. Therefore, we need to extract that email field from the incoming JSON data. By clicking on the variable, we bring up the modifiers dialog. Notice we've selected the JSON path modifier and typed email into the path field. All that remains is to start the flow and we are all set. Our Mailchimp list will now receive a new subscriber whenever our Webhook is called. As a bonus, we can also send the subscriber to our Slack channel for everyone to get excited about our newly registered users. Now that you know how to feed customer data to Mailchimp and notify your team, it's time to look at another example. This time, we will set up a pretty sophisticated flow that helps us approve documents more efficiently. Make sure to check our next video to learn more about the third example.